Okay, here's a list of just some of the things I really hate about Cornish farmers, and as I said in the description on this video, this is not limited to the Cornish, it's just this breed of farmer I have the most exposure to. Muddy roads. Okay, first of all, would it kill you people to sweep up all the shit, mud and effluent that you leave smeared all over the road near your gates, your entrances, and actually, come to think of it, miles and miles of lanes all the way around Cornwall? I would be amazed if no one has been seriously injured from slipping in all your crap. All it takes is a biker coming down a country lane, assuming, obviously, a high standard of road quality, and why not? You know, he pays his taxes, and he's learned to expect a high level of quality on UK roads. But hold on, what's this? A big patch of mud, shit and effluent left by the friendly neighbourhood farmer. Skids, crashes and dies. I don't get it. Every single other industry would not get away with leaving the roads in the state you do. Builders have to clean up the roads after they work. Even McDonald's is responsible for the litter outside their shops, so sort it out. I'm pretty certain, although I don't have all the facts, obviously, but I'm pretty certain that you can attribute road deaths to this. Right, the other thing that pisses me off, whinging. Stop criticising the government, stop criticising the fact that large farms sponsored by large supermarkets are eating into your profits. Welcome to the world of capitalism. Okay, so this year you can only afford 3 Range Rovers rather than 2. Get over it. As for criticising the government, you people really have a cheek. I'm sure you are painfully aware that almost 100% of your income is from government subsidies and loopholes. If I see a green welly collecting money for the poor farmers, I'm liable to ask its owner for a tax rebate. I'm sick of subsidising you whinging people. Trees. This really pisses me off. As spring comes round, the first shoots of green appear from the ground. You can guarantee there will be a farmer there, waiting with a pair of secateurs. I understand about the 10-foot shadow cast by a tree might degrade the quality of your grass or crop or whatever you've got growing under it, but do you really have to cut down every single tree that you see? You go to Cornwall, it's one of the most barren, uninspiring plains of dullness in the whole of England. Its coastline, okay, its coastline's great, and people visit the county only to see the coastline. It's certainly not for the expanse of blank, overworked farmland. Yet another example of the utter hypocrisy of farmers is the hedgerows. You claim that city people don't understand the ways of the countryside. Clearly, neither do you. During the winter months, there isn't much to do for your cheap labour you have working on your farms during the summer. So, what do you have them do? They go out with their hedge cutters and they massacre the tiny amount of wildlife that's clinging onto the edges of your barren farmland. Learn to respect the environment. I mean, you guys are such hypocrites, it really infuriates me. The tourists, they come down, they spend the money, they want to see a nice county that hasn't been ruined by you guys. Also, that brings me on nicely to the way you guys are easily manipulated by the Countryside Alliance. Just stop getting roped into the political agenda of the Countryside Alliance. They're basically trying to get fox hunting law changed under the thin veil of some imaginary city-country divide. The divide doesn't exist. My God, you are easy to manipulate. If someone told you to jump off a cliff, would you? I mean, honestly, you can imagine some inbred Countryside Alliance type sponsoring a busload of yokels and rounding them all up for a trip up to London. Here you go, hold this banner and wave it around. Christ, you're stupid. As for the few of you that actually believe in fox hunting, and I know it is only a few of you, well, as hobbies go, it seems a little to the right of Genghis Khan, wouldn't you say? Why not try something that doesn't involve scaring an animal to death and then tearing it to shreds? I don't know, like knitting or blogging on YouTube. You have to wonder how they get away with it. Destroying the countryside, scrounging more cash than every chav in England combined, and then marching on London and leaving litter all over Hyde Park. And also, don't get me started on that. The UK farmers basically have a powerful lobby, a powerful lobby office inside the Houses of Parliament, and really they're one of the few industries to still have offices there. If they don't like what the government is doing, they can apply masses of pressure. If life is so hard for you people, why do stockbrokers and bankers retire and buy farms and make massive profits? Keep on filling the forms and keep on claiming the subsidies, and don't forget to keep on moaning about how little money you have. You won't mind if I, obviously keep not believing a single word you're saying. Disagree with what I say? Agree with what I say? Come on, reply. I dare you.